Who is the most and least likely to play regular season snaps out of Nathan Peterman, Spencer Rattler, and Jake Haener?
It's a great question.
Least likely is Peterman.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Most likely, and I'm guessing Mike's going to take the other side of this. I think the most likely is Rattler. I think Rattler ends up being QB2, and I think they're expecting him to be QB2. So if someone has to take snaps, I think he's going to win the. The question is who's going to be QB2. I think it's going to be Spencer Rattler.
You cannot correctly predict what side I'm going to take because I couldn't make up my mind. I couldn't make up my mind at all. Like, I think Rattler has the highest upside, but I'm thinking of it in terms of, if Derek Carr gets hurt in week 1, are they ready to say, hey, no, we're showing up to battle, and Spencer Rattler, the guy we just drafted in the 5th round, is our backup quarterback? We've never seen the Saints do that. I realize it's a whole different regime, but I've never seen it. Even Chase Daniel had to spend that first year on the practice squad, and he's one of the few young guys they let do that. And so the same goes for Jake Haener. Jake Haener, he has a 1-year edge on Rattler, but not in this offense. So they're basically rookies, basically around the same rate. And I would pick the veteran if the veteran wasn't Nathan Peterman, who's only appeared in 2 games in the last 5 years. Started 1 game for Chicago in 2022. It doesn't feel like that's what he's here to do. So, yeah, I mean, I guess it's going to be Rattler or Haener as the backup, and I'll bet on Rattler winning it, but I do gauge it more at 50-50, I guess.
I mean, I think I would assume they want Rattler to win it too, so that he's getting reps in practice. Yeah. So I think it's his. I don't want to say
it's fascinating. It's going to be the answer to this next question
if he doesn't blow it, I think he's QB2.
Yeah, definitely. So let's go on to our next question. Nola asks, "What's your favorite camp battle to watch?" I mean, we kind of just previewed the backup quarterback battle.
That's one of them, and it's really important. And I mean, I guess they're probably also competing against guys who get cut from other teams too. Like, are they ready? Are they ready, or do they need to go find somebody else's Trevor Siemian? Is probably like the real question. But we're going to chart every throw. Like there's been years where not Nick, but everybody else who covers the Saints watches the starters and then starts having a conversation off to the side. Now we're going to chart every throw with the second string and every throw with the third string because I want to see everything Jake Haener and Spencer Rattler are doing. That's high on the list.
Yeah. I think cornerback's a good battle. That's going to be a really good one. I mean, obviously, offensive line is going to be a good battle. Linebacker is going to be a battle.
That's the one I was going to go with.
Kicker, punter, both those are going to be battles. I mean, there's a little bit of battle at wide receiver too, further down the depth chart. I mean, there's a lot of. I think there's going to be a lot of good action throughout training camp.
Yeah, I agree with you that Alontae Taylor and Kool-Aid McKinstry is probably going to be number 1 on the list, or Pete Werner, Willie Gay Jr.
Yeah.
Or when they use them and where they use them. I mean, they also have Kalika Hudson in there that they signed a veteran who's been a starter a lot in his career. So it'll be really interesting to see how they deploy them. Yeah, where's Nick Saldiveri going to be? Where's Trevor Penning going to be? And who are they going to be competing against? We don't even know who is Oli Udoh competing for left guard, left tackle? Is he the veteran right tackle? Where does Landon Young? Is he at tackle or is he at guard? That stuff's going to be really interesting. You're right. I put A.T. Perry, Cedric Wilson, Bub Means, Equanimous St. Brown. Those guys are you left off fullback.
Yeah, that's a good one. Direct,
heated competition. I think Adam Prentice and Xander Horvath are fighting for one job and one job only. Defensive end, Peyton Turner and Isaiah Foskey and Tano, who gets into that second string and who's going to be in that 4-man rotation.
Yep.
Howden versus Abram. I don't know if they're going to treat that like a every other day open competition. They might.
Not. Yeah, they might. There's always a possibility.